Hello and welcome back to another video from TeraByte. This video is all about backing up in Windows 10, whether or not it's actually backing up to a USB drive, additional external drive or anything like that. So it was best to save your files off-site just in case your primary hard drive breaks or anything like that. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to click on the bottom left hand corner of the Windows flag, and then if we type in backup settings or just backup, click on here. This will bring up the backup options section, and if you've never used it before, you're going to see there's a blank option here just for adding a drive. So if you click on this, and what Windows will do is go through and search for any additional drives that it can use for backups. Here you can see we've got a 20 gig drive for backup, drive E. I've just named this drive backup drive just for ease. It might say external drive, it might just say nothing. So just find which drive you like, click on this, and then give it a second. Windows is just automatically going to set it up, so it automatically backs your files up and it's turned on. If you want to find a bit more information, you can just click on more options, and then after a couple of seconds you're going to see that you've got a backup now button. So if you've never had a backup and you just want to make sure everything's backed up safely, you can just click on this button here and it'll start backing up all your files to a new drive. If you want to have control over how often your backup files are updated, you've got an option here for backing up my files. By default it's every hour. That might be a bit too much for you, or you can say 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes. Ideally you should have at least minimum daily, just so it's backed up once a day, so all the information is kept fairly current. If you're working on any critical files, you know, if it's in a business environment and you're working on files that need to be updated and protected quite a bit, you could say, you know, back it up every hour or every 3 hours. So you can just click on there and Windows will automatically set it. So if I say set it up daily, it'll just back it up once a day from the day you set it up. The next one is keep my backups. This is how long does it keep your backups for. By default it'll keep it for as long as possible until your drive runs out of space. But you can set it up to say after a year, 2 years or anything like that, it'll automatically remove the older backups and then just keep your most current ones. If you're on a small drive like myself, but if you've only got 20 gig, you can click on until space is needed. So what that'll do is Windows will back up all your files, and then as soon as it starts saying that your drive's getting a bit low on space and it doesn't have enough space to back files up, it'll go through and delete your older copies of files first and then back everything up. Here, for the backup folders, this is all the Windows default files and folders that will automatically back up. So as you can see, it backs up your documents, your pictures, your desktop. If you're using OneDrive, it'll back up OneDrive. If you've got music, it'll back up music. What you can do is if you're storing files or games or anything that you want backed up as well, you can just click on this little button here to say add a folder, and this will just find an option for you to back up. So you could say go into here, I don't know, go into program files and say backup Windows Defender, choose this folder, and what it'll do is it'll add it to this list here. If you want something that isn't backed up, that's in the list, you can just say exclude all these folders that you do not want backed up. That can help you save on disk space as well as everything else. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get a new drive later on, you just need to say stop using this drive, plug your new drive in, and then just go through the whole process again. So what we can do right now is say backup now, and as you can see it's backing up your data, and as you can see there it'll show you the size of the backups, 18 meg for the moment. Last backed up was today on the 10/23. If we click on File Explorer, go to the E drive, you see here you got a file history folder in the root, and click in there, go through whichever the user is, and then your computer name, and then you've got two folders here. So you've got configuration, which just lists, it's kind of like an index or a storage, internal storage for Windows, just telling it what it's been backing up and all the configuration settings that you've set. And then data, it'll show here everything that was backing up. So you've got your C drive, then your program files, and then going from there. What you'll notice is when you first start, you don't have a lot, and then it'll work through and start pulling everything through. Okay, And that is how to back it all up. Easy as that. I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to go and look for restoring files, it's pretty much the same. You just click on there, go restore, no, and then click on restore your files with file history. And then what it'll do is it'll automatically find your backup files that you've already done. So if there's more than one day, you'd have a list here. Say you could scroll down to 23rd of September if you like at 9 o'clock and go from there. All you need to do is just drill into the day, time that you want, the file that you want. So if I go to, I don't know, desktop, Microsoft Edge, so it's going to restore this file here, and then just click on that, restore to original location. And then if it wasn't there, it would just restore it straight away. Otherwise, you can just say replace the file and destination, or compare both files just to make sure that what's changed. Click on there, and then that's going to restore, and that is it restored. Nice and easy. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see any more videos like this, or have any recommendations on what videos you would like to see in the future moving forward, if you subscribe to our website, subscribe to our website, or even subscribe to our YouTube channel. And click the notification bell to be informed of when we update new files or videos. Yeah, go from there. Thanks very much. Bye.